Hi guys, Job here from Job and Justice Revs and Reviews. Today we're going to be looking at two products. We've got this is 100% gold standard whey optimum protein by On, and you can find these at GNC or online. Those are the only two places you can find it. You can't find it anywhere else. And we're going to be looking at this. I ripped the label off, but this is actually creatine from Walmart. So we're going to be going into depth, and then I'm also going to be talking about how to build muscle. So a workout review and supplement review. Mainly supplement, we want to go into a little detail on how you use these so you can build muscle and foods you should eat and stuff like that. So this is, like I said, this is gold standard 100% whey protein isolates. The primary source is whey protein isolates, and what whey protein isolates are they are protein sources that they're from cheese. They're a byproduct of cheese. So this is a byproduct of cheese. I've used most of it, and it's powder, and I'm not going to read all of it, but it's 120 calories per scoop, and it comes with 24 grams of protein per scoop, a little bit of cholesterol, a little bit of fat in there. Would watch the cholesterol levels because it's 18% cholesterol in one scoop, and I use about 3 or 4 a day, so that's about 50% cholesterol. Make sure you drink plenty of water with this. Just drink right before you work out and do all that fancy stuff, and you should be good. So this is delicious strawberry is the flavor, and 24 grams of protein per scoop, like I said, and this is a supplement. This is what we call a supplement. You are supplementing the protein that you don't get, because generally what people recommend when you work out is a gram of protein per pound of body weight, and I weigh near 200 pounds, and for 200 pounds you need 200 grams of protein. One single scoop of this is 24 grams, so you can imagine I wouldn't use scoops to get 200 grams of protein, because I probably use near the whole thing. But there are 73 servings total in this whole thing, so 73 scoops in this. This is a 5-pound jug. You can either spoon stir this, so you put it in a cup, stir it around, and mix it. You can do a shaker cup or blender, or you can also just mix it with anything else. So they do recommend you consume it with high protein foods, so like chicken breast, steak, stuff like that. So this protein is, again, delicious strawberry. It's strawberry flavored. I didn't mean to grab this flavor, but this is a protein supplement that helps you build muscle. So take it before your workout, after, take it during a meal, with a meal. So this is the best you can get on the market. This protein is single-handedly the best you can ever buy. $60 for this too. And well, 'tis the season. It's fall right now, coming on to winter, so we have Black Friday coming up. This should go down about $10, $15. So buy this, because the normal pound bag that you can get on this is about $20, $30. So the 5-pound one matches, so you're getting a pretty good deal. And so yeah, use this before your workouts and after. This is intended for healthy adults over the age of 18. You store in a cool, dry place. Room temperature suggested, so around the house. Don't store it too cool, too hot, because again, this is a byproduct of cheese. It will curdle and get gross. It's dry. It's not like wet or anything, but it'll form up and get, into a solid mass. So we're going to taste test of this, but then let's move this along. And now we have this. Don't have a label, so let me write it. Probably can't see it, but creatine. Creatine is it's basically like carbohydrates. Things you get from potatoes, rice, sweet potatoes, brown rice, broccoli, beans, corn, things like that give you energy. It's not a carbohydrate, but it is an energy booster, and I got this at Walmart. This was $20. Thing that's a little finicky is usually the pro ones that are really good. This isn't the best, are about this big for about $20. So this isn't really the best brand, but if you need an energy source before a workout, this I definitely recommend. This is fruit punch flavored, and with all these supplements, you can definitely tell that it's a supplement. It doesn't taste completely like strawberries. It tastes like fake strawberries because there's protein in it, and this tastes like sour, bitter fruit punch because there's things in this. So in here, along with the protein, there are amino acids, which are arginine, cysteine, tyrosine, histidine, and proline, which are probably in this too. Those are energy boosters too. They're naturally occurring amino acids. So this probably has a little bit of protein. I think it actually has 1 or 2 grams. Not nearly enough to help you build muscle, so don't use this as a muscle builder. Use this as a muscle builder. Okay, so This is fruit punch. That's delicious strawberry. And now I wanted to go, before we get into the taste test and then we end it, I want to go on a little bit how you build muscle. A lot of people have a misconception about it. The best way to, while you're taking these supplements, tied in with review, is gotta lift hard and lift heavy. When you're using these, it's best to lift really heavy. If you have a kit at home, like at least 30 or 40 pound dumbbells, those are adequate, but depending on how strong you are, that's how much you want to lift. If you have 5 or 10 pound dumbbells at home, those won't build you muscle because they're probably not heavy to you. If you have 50, 60 pound weights or 40 that you can bench press, do all, your dips, your barbell bench press, your curls, your bicep curls, your lateral extensions, your lateral pull-ups, exercises like that help you build thickness and width. Use these to incorporate that in your workout, and you're going to have a pretty good body. And so yeah, and if you want to build a body, like, I don't even have a great body at all, but like my body took 4 years to build and I'm still building it, and it's hard work. And I don't look like my body was built 4 years, but it takes a while, it takes a long time. So you got to be dedicated. And now I'm going to write down, before we do the taste test and end this, the ingredients that you need to eat, the food that you actually need to eat to build muscle. The best, it's the grossest diet you'll ever eat, and it's the plainest, but actually it's not bad. So I'm gonna write them down and you're gonna be shocked. There are three that are key, and based on your protein needs, probably gonna need to adjust, but they are key to building muscle. And if you eat just this, you will become an absolute roid rager in the gym. So, these 3 food ingredients that you should combine with these supplements to build adequate amounts of muscle are boiled chicken breast, brown rice, and steamed broccoli. If you eat those 3 every day, nothing else in water, you will build the most muscle you've ever seen in your life. I don't eat that because all this stuff is very expensive. Chicken breast is about $8 a pound. So you can imagine how expensive chicken breast can be. And brown rice is cheap. Steamed broccoli is it's not bad. So now we're gonna get into the taste test, and I actually want to show you the protein supplement. Okay, so we've opened it, and it comes in, since this is gold Whey, that's just the name. You get a gold scoop, so that's pretty clever. Now, when you open this, I will say that this settles to the bottom usually, so you may dig around in here. You have to stick your hand in the protein powder at first when you first buy it. It's filled nearly to the brim. You're like, where's my scoop? Well, it settles during shipping, the powder, so this might sink to the bottom, so you'll feel for it. It's in there. And this is what it looks like. It's actually pretty cool what it looks like. This doesn't look $60 worth for this powder, but let me tell you, for the stuff I've seen, my gains in the gym, it's definitely worth it. And that's it right there. That's the protein powder, and you can probably smell well, you can't, but people around can smell the strawberry. It's delicious strawberry. And we're gonna do the spoon stir recommendation, how they do it. I recommend a blender because sometimes it doesn't blend well. So we're gonna just, now, depending on your workout and how much protein you need, I recommend 1 scoop. No, actually, no, I don't. I recommend 2 or 3, but for beginners that haven't really lifted before, you don't really need this. You can honestly, before you start working out, you can actually eat like crap and gain muscle because your body's never used to lifting. The whole purpose of building muscle and lifting is by lifting is a shock factor, so your body getting used to those weights. So now we have a good amount of water. I mean, if you want the flavor strong, use less water. If you want it kind of diluted and tasting like strawberry water, use a little less water. Now, they recommend you to stir for about 30 seconds, so I'll see you on the flip side. It's finally been stirred up. I forgot to mention that both men and women can use this. It's more recommended for men because we do more like the competitive stuff. So hard lifters use this stuff. If they have like girl brands too, but this is like serious protein. And so yeah, we're gonna do the taste test. I've tasted it a million times, so I know what it tastes like, but down the hatch.
Okay, so it blended fully.
Most of the time you don't want to use cold milk You can use warm, room temperature milk. Cold milk I wouldn't recommend because protein powders do not mix well in cold waters or liquids because the bonds of the protein molecules tend to stick together and they'll clump up in the thing. So if you want it smooth, use like room temperature water, or cold water works the best too. So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna finish this, drink it all. Then we're gonna move on to the taste test of this. That'll be it. I'll tell you my thoughts, and yeah.
Ah, it's good.
So now we're moving on to the more disgusting supplement. We have the creatine. The creatine doesn't look like protein powder. It kind of smokes, but it's just kind of the powder. This is a more refined powder, and you're gonna watch this. This is pretty cool. Actually, we're gonna do something kind of like a scientific experiment. It changes color. You buy it and you think, oh, it's clear, but then you dump it in, and well, it turns red and it smokes. So you get a little magic trick with this, and then it really turns colors once you stir it in, and it turns like a dark red. So this you don't have to stir for 30 seconds, but stir it for a little bit, and then this you don't really need to take it if you're not doing anything, but if you're about to work out. But I'm gonna take one for the team and take it. Anyways, so down the hatch.
I just got clumps.
Well, hope you liked our review of the Walmart creatine and the whey protein isolate 100% gold standard whey. Buy that. That's the best you can get on the market. And as always, ladies and gentle girls, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.